Itong mga gustong patalsikin yung ating Pangulo, hindi kasi sila magtagumpay doon sa people power. Kaya ngayon, itatry nilang impeach yung ating Pangulo na sa tingin natin malabo man pong magtagumpay. Wala silang number para isulong ang impeachment. May transmit mga kababayan sa Senado for an impeachment trial. Yung mga kalyado ni Sara, kukunti man lang po sa Congress. Majority, the super majority, is supporting President Bongbong Marcos. Although siyempre, yung mga sabit pong congressmen sa mga kurakutan, nanggagalaiti sila. Gigil na gigil. Siyempre, isusupport yung impeachment para iupo si Sara. Hoping na pag nakaupo si Sara, hindi na po matutuloy ang anumang investigasyon. Libre na sila sa pangungurakot, tuloy ang korupsyon. Di ba po? Ganon ang agenda. Hello po mga kababayan. Nag-react na po yung Palasyo Malacanang sa impeachment complaint na final laban sa ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Relax na relax po. Kalma yung ating Pangulong Bongbong. Kaya malabo po na bangag yung ating Pangulo. Kasi kung bangag, dinagwala na sana si PBBM tulad ni Sara. Relax na relax po. So ito yung kanyang official statement. Nilabas po ng Palasyo Malacanang kanina lang, ilang minutes pa lang. The palace recognizes that the filing of complaints is part of the democratic process provided for under our Constitution. We respect this process and trust that Congress, as a co-equal branch of government, will discharge its duties with honesty, integrity, and fidelity to the rule of law. Kasama siya sa democratic process po na nire-respeto ng ating Pangulong Bongbong. Ganon dapat. Di ba? The President fully upholds the Constitution and remains confident in the strength of our democratic institutions. While this process take their course, the President will continue to govern, ensuring that public services remain uninterrupted, in that the work of government stays focused on improving the lives of our people. Our institutions are strong, our processes are clear, and the administration remains committed to stability, accountability, and the betterment of every Filipino. Yan ang Pangulo, mga kababayan. Pero kung si Sara po, malamang nagbanta na. O kung hindi, nagpaulan mga kababayan ng pagmumura. Yan ang wala sa ating Pangulong Bongbong. Kaya malabo ang bangag. Yung akusasyon na bangag, walang pag-uugali ang ating Pangulong Bangag. Ang mga nag-akusang bangag na mahilig magwala at magbanta, yun ang totoong bangag. Di ba pa? So ito, tinanggap na mga kababayan ng House Secretary General. And sabi dyan, House Secretary General Cheloy Garafil receives an impeachment complaint filed by Attorney Andre De Jesus and endorsed by House Deputy Minority Leader and Pusong DDS, Pusong Pinoy pala. Party List Representative Jet Nisay against President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Nabuking po kanina na ito pa lang si Nisay mga kababayan. May motibo talaga na i-impeach yung ating Pangulo kasi sabit pala to na-imbestiga, na-implicate ng Independent Commission on Infrastructure. Sabit sa flood control scandal. Contractor pala, mga kababayan. Pero ngayon, nag-deny na is working with Sara Duterte. Nisay denies working for BP Sara in Marcos impeachment bid. Sabi dito sa report ng Billionaire News. Of course, siyempre, alangan mang aminin niya. Ba? Mga kababayan, sabi natin, tama yung mga analysis natin mga kababayan. Itong mga gustong patalsikin yung ating Pangulo, hindi kasi sila magtagumpay doon sa people power. Kaya ngayon, itatry nilang impeach yung ating Pangulo na sa tingin natin malabo man pong magtagumpay. Wala silang number para isulong ang impeachment. May transmit mga kababayan sa Senado for an impeachment trial. Yung mga kalyado ni Sara, Kukunti man lang po sa Congress. Majority, the super majority, is supporting President Bongbong Marcos. Although siyempre, yung mga sabit pong congressmen sa mga kurakutan, nanggagalaiti sila. Gigil na gigil. Siyempre, isusupport yung impeachment para iupo si Sara. Hoping na pag nakaupo si Sara, hindi na po matutuloy ang anumang investigasyon. Libre na sila sa pangungurakot, tuloy ang korupsyon. Di ba po? Ganon ang agenda. Di niya, Mr. Maravillas, talaga yung laman ng yung articles of impeachment. O ito yung base, mga grounds. Base doon sa complaint, mga kababayan, for allegedly ordering and enabling the kidnapping and surrender of former President Rodrigo Duterte to the International Criminal Court or ICC. Doon pa lang mga kababayan, bagsak na. Ginawang kidnapper yung ating Pangulo. Inapakalinaw po. Yung ating Pangulo po, nakipag-cooperate lang sa Interpol kasi under obligation po tayo to cooperate with Interpol. Ginamit kasi po ng ICC yung Interpol para i-execute, i-serve yung warrant of arrest. Saan ka nakakitang kidnapping na may warrant of arrest? Di ba po? Doon pa lang po, bagsak na. Ano pa? Allegedly being a drug addict which impairs his judgment in leadership. Negative po mga kababayan. 2 beses nagpa-drug test yung ating Pangulo during the campaign. Negative yung ating Pangulo. Yung pulburon video na nagsasabing nag-cocaine yung ating Pangulo. Fake. Walang kakwenta-kwenta po talaga yung mga base ng impeachment laban sa ating Pangulo. Malinaw na script ng mga DDS po. Ito pa, for alleged failure to veto and program appropriations and other unconstitutional provisions in the General Appropriations Act for 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2026. Mismo yung ating Pangulo yung nag-expose niyan. Kaya nga po, nagkaroon tayo ng maingat na deliberations, discussions ng 2026 budget kasi nagalit yung ating Pangulo. So ang ibig sabihin, hindi niya to kinukonsinte. Yung nangyari sa Congress, sa BICAM, siya mismo yung nag-expose. Iba po, napakalinaw. Kaya nga po, for the first time in history ng BICAM po, nila-live streaming na po ngayon. Never to na nangyari sa mga previous administrations, including sa administrasyon ni Digong. Ano pa yung aligasyon sa articles of impeachment? For allegedly benefiting from kickbacks linked to budget insertions in ghost flood control projects. Paano nagkinabang? Kung nagkinabang yung ating Pangulo, di sana nanahimik na siya. Diba? Mismo yung ating Pangulo nag-expose ng korupsyon sa flood control sa kanyang zona na maya naman kayo. Diba? Paulit-ulit nating sinasabi. Kung yung ating Pangulo nagkinabang, siya mismo yung author ng korupsyon, ba't pa siya magpapaimbestiga? Para ano? Para ke? Para ikulong niya yung sarili niya? May ganon? Di ba po? Tapos ito pa. For allegedly violating the Constitution and betraying public trust by surrendering Duterte to the ICC. Sinurrender daw ng ating Pangulo sa ICC yung dating Pangulong Digong. Yung pag-deliver kay Digong mga kababayan sa ICC, fulfillment yun ng wish ni Digong. Kasi sabi ni Digong, baka niya mamatay na ako, hindi pa ako maimbestiga. Bukas niya, ngayon na niya. Mismong wish yun ni Digong, tinupad lang ng ating Pangulo. Ano ang ebidensya? Gusto ninyo marinig uli yung ebidensya? Mula mismo sa bibig ni Digong. Hinamon niya yung ICC. Ito. Napakalinaw mga kababayan. Ito yung hearing sa Congress.
Former President ba ay willing na mag-cooperate sa investigation sa ICC? Kaugnay dito?
ICC, ma'am. I'm asking the ICC to hurry up, and if possible, they can come here and start the investigation tomorrow. This issue has been left hanging for so many years. Matagal, ma'am. Baka mamatay na ako, hindi na nila ako maimbestiga. So I'm asking the ICC through you na pagpunta na sila dito bukas, umpisahan na nila ang investigation. And if I am found guilty, I will go to prison and rot there for all time.
Diba? Pagkatapos, isisisi, gusto ninyong impeach yung ating Pangulo. Tinupad lang ng ating Pangulong Bongbong yung wish ni Digong na maimbestiga siya now na tomorrow niya, dapat simula na. I am asking the ICC. Baka niya, mamatay na ako, hindi pa ako maimbestiga. At kung halimbawa niya, mapatunayan na ako guilty, anda akong mabulok sa kulungan. Tinupad lang po ng ating Pangulo ang kagustuhan ni Digong. Pagkatapos, gusto ninyong i-impeach? Yan ang Exhibit A. Mismo mula sa bibig ni Digong ang kagustuhan na ma-deliver siya padahig. Pagkatapos, i-accuse ninyo yung ating Pangulo ng kidnapping. Malinaw po ang ebidensya, recorded. Walang kidnapping po kasi paano magkaroon ng kidnapping na may warrant of arrest sa kanya, yung ICC. Nag-cooperate lang po, hindi sa ICC nag-cooperate yung ating Pangulo, sa Interpol, kung saan tayo may obligasyon. O diba, huwag kami mga uto-uto. Pinagluluko lang ninyo yung sarili ninyo. So nagpalabas na ng statement yung House Secretary General. Yan o. The Office of the Secretary General confirms that an impeachment complaint against President Marcos was filed today, 8:45 a.m. This complaint will be transmitted to Speaker Faustino D. in accordance with the rules, the Constitution and the rules of the House of Representatives. Ito naman yung statement ni Committee on Good Government Chairman, Accountability Chairman Congressman Joel Chua. Sabi niya, we have been informed that an impeachment complaint against President Marcos was filed today. As with any impeachment complaint, the House of Representatives will accord it the initial consideration required under the Constitution and rules. The complaint will be received, evaluated for sufficiency in form and substance, and processed in accordance with established procedures. There will be no shortcuts. There will be no prejudgment. At the same time, it must be stated frankly that based on what is publicly known, at this point, the complaint faces a steep and difficult path in the House. Impeachment is a constitutional remedy of last resort. It requires clear, specific, and well-substantiated allegations of impeachable offenses, not conjecture, political disagreement, or generalized accusations. So far, no issue has emerged that clearly arises to the level of an impeachable offense, as defined by the Constitution. This assessment, however, does not excuse the House from its duty. The House will examine the complaint on its face, determine whether it meets constitutional and jurisprudential standards, and act accordingly, guided by reason, evidence, and law, not by noise or pressure. In doing so, the House will also be guided by the new rules and parameters laid down by the House or the Supreme Court in its recent decision on impeachment proceedings. While the House has filed a motion for reconsideration and awaits the tribunal's final action, we will observe the doctrines currently in force and ensure that all steps taken are consistent with prevailing jurisprudence, sabi po sa statement ni Chua. The impeachment power is a grave responsibility. It must be exercised with institutional restraint, fairness, and fidelity to the Constitution. The House will give the complaint the consideration that law requires, but it will also uphold the principle that impeachment must be grounded on serious, demonstrable constitutional violations, not political dissatisfaction. The public can be assured that the House will act deliberately, transparently, and within the bounds of the Constitution. That is the end of the statement ni Chairman Chua. Ngayon, si Congressman Jonathan Kate Flores, House Committee on Justice, Vice Chairperson, and House Committee on Dangerous Dangerous Drugs Chairman, may pinalabas na din pong statement. Kasi dadaan ito sa Justice Committee, mga kababayan. So basahin ko po sa inyo yung kanyang statement. Sabi niya, the impeachment complaint filed today will be processed by the House of Representatives in ordinary course. House rules, in accordance with the Constitution, House rules, in the current parameters laid down by the Supreme Court pending final resolution of the House MR. That said, impeachment is not evaluated in a vacuum, sabi po niya. It is a constitutional process that ultimately requires broad institutional support and a clear showing of grave grounds to move forward. At present, the House reflects a clear supermajority across political parties that continues to support President Marcos Jr. Ito ang sinasabi natin. Numbers game po ito. Malabo na lumusot ito, mga kababayan. Sasabi ni Flores, this political reality is not a matter of partisanship but of governance. Members of House are mindful of the responsibility to uphold continuity, protect institutional stability, and avoid actions that could unnecessarily disrupt the country's economic and social recovery. The complaint will receive the consideration required by law. However, it would be inaccurate to ignore that the fact that any impeachment effort must overcome both constitutional thresholds and the prevailing judgment of the overwhelming majority of the House members, who may see no basis at this time for removing a duly elected president. The House remains committed to its constitutional duty, but it will exercise that duty with prudence, restraint, and a clear sense of national interest. Nag-react na rin po si Batangas Representative Jinky Luistro. Pakinggan po natin.
Session days that is provided under the rules. As soon as we get the official information, we will be making our official statement on this impeachment.
Pero medyo malamig po sina DS Puno dun sa impeachment, ano po. And then sabi rin niya ay parang nagbago na rin kasi yung rules of impeachment lalo sa decision ng Supreme Court. How it will affect yung BBM impeachment.
Well, it's actually a judgment that rests upon the individual members, no? Ito po ay pagbobotohan both in the plenary and in the Justice Committee. So, what is material here is the individual judgment of the members of the committee as well as that of the 20th Congress.
So, Ma'am, di ba yung sa House Committee on Justice, meron kayong specific time period to decide on the bills?
Yes. But let me go over the rules first, no? Kasi ang hirap mag-comment since wala pa tayong official information on the impeachment complaint. As soon as we get an official information, we will be making a statement.
So, but definitely hindi po ito magagaya dun sa paraan yung proseso na ginawa kay Vice President Sara Duterte, yung impeachment po sa kanya.
These are two different modes Kasi yung kay VP, it was filed by at least 1/3 of the members of the House. And that is the subject matter of the decision of the Supreme Court, which the House of Representatives filed a motion for reconsideration, which is still unresolved. Ito naman, if the information that I got is correct, this is being filed by a private individual, which is being sponsored by one of the House members.
As a verified impeachment complaint has been filed, is it with certainty that it will reach or will be heard or tackled by the House Committee on Justice?
I believe so. Because that is what is provided under the rules, no? Kaya lang ang task natin pagdating sa rules is to see to it that the impeachment complaint is substantial, compliant both in form and in substance. No? I could recall that we have have 60. What's this? I'm always confused between calendar days and session days to hear this impeachment complaint, no? But again, we have not seen the impeachment complaint, so hintayin muna natin magkaroon ng visual transmittal before we comment on the contents of the impeachment complaint.
Yan yung interview po ng mainstream media through Abante Radio.